You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Hi guys! Welcome to round 2 of the Paddock Sim Racing's Pro Driver Series in Asseto Corsa. This is Season 2. How's everybody doing? How's the audio? Everybody having a good weekend so far? Yes. Should be a pretty awesome race. You can see the temperatures up there at the top right of your screen. The track is hot. Very hot. So tires are going to be an issue this weekend. Let me move my mic just a bit. There we go. Very much going to be an issue this weekend. So we'll see. See what happens. Because the practice server was only set for about 30 minutes. Woo! Big wiggle there from Ace on his outlap for free practice. Jump on board with the other Porsche, not teammates of her, but one or two more on the game volume. Okay. That should be better. And we can adjust as we go. The game audio. There we go. Nice. Yeah, hello, welcome everybody joining the stream. We're just getting started. A few minutes into free practice right now. And we'll jump straight into qualifying. So stay tuned for that. Got some cool stuff to announce, but we'll do that in a little bit. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Everybody excited for an hour and a half of Monza? Yes. One of Italy's finest. Very fun track. This track does not agree with me. The braking zone into turn 1 throws me out all the time. It has a lot to do with the exit speed that you have in the final corner, but, you know, left driver, you got to deal with it. Now that people are starting to hop into the stream, hi guys, we're going to go over a few things. This one? Yeah, so we're doing some cool polls, as you would say. If you jump over to our Discord, link there at the bottom of your screen in the description. Yeah, pick your favorite livery of the weekend. Cool little setup there by TPSR Smokes, setting that up. Pretty nice, pretty nice. This is the next one. Head over to our Discord channel and vote for next weekend, 75 and the 25. That is, it's just Sam's lovely Ferrari in the next weekend's poll, and my Nissan GTR. So, pretty cool. Last weekend's winner is Hayden Fox. Yes. SX? Honda? They're the same car. You know it. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. One more thing. We next weekend is Silverstone. 2 hours of Silverstone. So look forward to that too. Nope. Nope. Wrong one. I'm hitting all of the wrong buttons. And at the bottom of your screen, you will see points from last weekend's race. Last weekend's race. So I'm going to kind of so that is your first all the way through the grid. What a great race that was. That race took a lot of people out of it, but it was a very long race. Probably the most demanding track in the game thus far. Some pretty stellar conditions driving into the night. Very fun. Very challenging. And that's only round 1. We got plenty of rounds left to go in this series. As you can see, we got 17 drivers in here already. Just missing one other driver. 18 confirmed. 20? I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to check the Discord, but it's all up on Discord. Cool. Let's check. Out on track. Ace is still out there. Parrish. Dedicated. His Ferrari. Super quick in his Ferrari. Ran a couple sessions with him in practice. Very cool indeed. A few more minutes left here in free practice, so I'm only going to go over one other thing. The PC side of Asseto Corsa, close friends of the Paddock Sim Racing, took on some pretty cool events this weekend. One of them being so this weekend, the guys over at Wild Things Racing, they took part in the 6 hours of Imola, the RCI WC race event, and they actually came out on top step podium in the final thing, and they promoted TPSR on their car this weekend. That's freaking awesome! Look at that. ACCPC, TPSR, here we go! So many acronyms. They're another angle of their Porsche car that they ran this weekend. Nice. Some pretty cool drivers in that car. You had Magic 8, Bat, and Woodsy. Some great drivers in that car. Go and support them over there. Twitter and here. Yeah. Right up there and support them. There. See chat. Alright, free practice over. We're heading straight into qualifying now. Everybody's saying their good lucks over on Discord. Alright.
Green light, go, go, go.
We'll see who can take pole here. Very hot conditions. I do believe qualifying will be much faster conditions than we will see out there on the actual race. Yeah, so we'll see what happens for that outcome. Riding on board with GRT Erish didn't have the best best race over there at Bathurst for round 1. Kind of got caught out on pit strategy, made a few small mistakes, and both Top Secret and SPS Style kind of walked away from him just a bit. Very tough to see that. But that Mercedes very quick here this weekend. We'll see what he can do. Mercedes. And we have Top Secret out on track. Second place finisher for Bathurst last weekend. First place was SPS Style, and he is not here this weekend due to other things. So we'll see what happens to the point standings after this race, because we still have a few newer faces taking part this weekend that were not here last weekend, and we're still missing faces who have registered and haven't been in either races yet. So, who are still very quick. We're missing TPSR Diesel. He's taking care. He's doing some family things. SPS Style, he's not here this weekend. Another fast driver. We're missing. Hunter Fox, who won the livery challenge last weekend. Pole. So, we still have 17 for a full lobby. And then there's so many others that have registered with it. Buzzball, teammate of GRT Erish. Have a very good outcome. Struggled with the Mercedes on the mountain. See if he can turn it around on the hot surface of Monza. Beefy, another driver who missed round 1. Also a very fast driver himself, so we'll see what happens out there. So we're going to start seeing lap times start to come in with Erish leading the field around. See, I know the Porsche is very quick on most circuits, but struggling for speed here this weekend, as we saw in free practice and in prior sessions to this weekend. Not necessarily lap time pace, but straight pace. So we'll see. It's going to be a little challenging to stay out in front. Several of the cars, like the Ferrari and the Lexus, have brute muscle down these straights. You make a pass in a corner, it just disappears when you get on those long straights in the back across the checkers. Already with GRT Erish with a 150.2. Black CR1 just half a second behind. Very nice pace. Black CR1 ace right there. We're gonna. I have a feeling we're gonna see some pretty close lap times, which is very cool. Hi everybody. Joining the stream. Qualifying 10 minutes, and then we're heading into an hour and a half of Monza. Buckle up. It's about to get wild. Buzzball. Buzzball with very impressive opening lap time as well. Let's check some of these timetables as some more come across the line. Ooh, it looks like the 47 car spun after the second chicane. That's Elzevor. Elzevor off in the runoff. Very heads-up driving by him to stay out of oncoming traffic. Medicated with a 50.1. Doggy Hat improving to second place, just beating out Erish, moving him back to third at this point in time. And remember, we just started qualifying. This is a very short qualifying session. Quite a few fast drivers to make their lap times. So that's Beefy, Zeke, just Sam. Very quick, guys, as well as Top Secret. We'll jump up there in just a second. And he blinked, and there he goes, up to the top. Up to the top he goes with a 149.7. And the Porsche. So we'll see what the Ferraris can do. They've been very quick. Very quick here this weekend. So we'll see how they'll perform over the next 9 minutes. Don't forget, guys, if there's any particular driver that you're here to cheer on or to root for, let me know in chat. We'll go snoop on them. We'll go pry all up in their business. And let's just hope that the curse of the commentator doesn't affect them too terribly much, because that is my luck, and that is how I roll. 530 sitting on track still outside of the first chicane. Oh, it's just Sam with a 49.5, beating out LMR Top Secret. Not by much, though, just 0.2. Medicated. Looks like he improved just a bit there. Team TPSR Audi. Back here, still running their laps. The Onyx still need to run their laps. Look how close these guys are up here at the top. Crazy quick. That McLaren, a black CR1, very fast. Fast indeed. Doggy had just behind Top Secret, moving him up to third. Don't blink, the positions will change. These guys are just about to start coming through. First flying lap for the 22 Ferrari. Ninth. These guys coming through now. Ziki moving up to fourth. Check this on the leaderboard. Black CR1 fastest in sector 1, and that's just taken away by It's Just Sam. So he's got the fast sectors across the board, and he just went through with a 148.9. 148.9 in qualifying here. Holy mittens. Not the crazy kind, because he's a little bit further back down here at the moment. It's nearly a second faster than the rest of the field right now. Yeah, top 3 out of the top 5 right now are Ferrari. Very quick car here at Monza. Who would have thought the Italian car would have been fast at an Italian track? Never would have guessed. Never would have guessed. Crazy. Let's see if anybody else has anything for him. It's just Sam. Very quick, did very well in qualifying for Bathurst as well, but unfortunately got caught up a few small minor incidents at the beginning of the race. Just kind of unfortunately deteriorated from there. Let's see if he can redeem the mad speed of that Ferrari here this weekend. Let's see a couple more times. About to come through. This is like one of my favorite parts of this 25 car. Ooh, improves just a little bit, just a couple hundredths of a second, but an improvement is an improvement. Loving the variety of cars here on the grid this weekend. Ferrari, Porsche, Lexus, Mercedes, McLaren, Audi, Honda. A lot of different manufacturers here. A lot more than you see in like a lot of other leagues usually. All you see are Ferraris and Bentleys scattered in between some Mercedes. That's about it. Love to see that the Honda's being used. See the Porsche respect out here on grid as well. A lot of cars jumping in pit lane. Saving tires? And you only have 4 sets of tires this weekend. So between free practice, the race, or free practice, qualifying, and the race, you only have 4 sets of tires. I wonder if these guys are going to be using qualifying tires for the start of the race. We'll just have to find out and see, because pits are probably going to be pretty busy here in the 1.5 hours of Monza. I mean, just look at that track temperature, 46 degrees Celsius. That is cooking. That's hot. These tires are going to deteriorate very quickly. Once again, the public practice server was only 30 minutes long, and even in the Nissan, that's very, pretty conservative on tires, I would say. Definitely had some fade at the end of 30. So you could probably get away with a 1-stop. And they only have to do 1 stop. They have 1 stop for fuel only. So tires are going to be pretty much a must for a lot of these guys, especially the Porsches. And I don't know, maybe the Ferraris too. I know they like to eat tires. Mercedes maybe could go the full length. Maybe the Audis too. Good on tires. Decent setup. But for as much fuel as you're doing a 50-50 split and you come in for fuel, that's a hefty amount of fuel. You might want to grab some tires while you're in. A lot of drivers jumping back to pit lane. It's just Sam improves again with a 48.6. And Doggy Hat improves as well, just 0.6 behind. Top Secret, he improved just a bit, but still a second back. Look at that. That is something I didn't predict it would be that big of a gap between the Ferraris and the rest of the field. That's a second faster overall than the rest of the field. That's straight bonkers, guys. I would have thought maybe half a second between the top 6 drivers. That's insane. A lot of drivers still out there on flyers, though. Black CR1 and Beefy here. 530, he'll get one more. That smokes off. Back to pit lane. Good session. 22 on a flyer. The 992 on a flyer. The 991 on a flyer. They're both Porsches and they're both 99s. But they are not teammate cars. In this particular series. Well, yeah. Not on but it. Nice jump to the server late. That's 18. Starting on the grid this weekend. that's qualifying. So these guys here finish their lap. Erish is the only one out there left. I feel he's got a little bit more in the tank. He's got a little bit more in the tank to offer the lap time. So he's got all eyes on you, Mercedes. Very good exit, carrying a lot of speed through the midpoint. Lights flashing. Who knows what he's got? Erish jumping to 4th. Beating out both Zeke and Medicated. Nice job on the leapfrog there at the end. Fantastic for everybody there. Great qualifying session. And now we'll take a short little break and we'll move straight into the race. So I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to go get some water because I can already feel my throat starting to dry out. And I don't have any water with me. So, we'll go over a couple more things when I get back. Alright, guys. Take a minute, and my voice cracked. Jesus Christ. Alright, so take a minute, and we'll be back for 1.5 hours of Monza. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. We're just going to kind of chill here until things get going. Oh. Oops. Alright, well, we're going to back out. Hang on a second, guys. This. That's not a very... I guess we'll just have to wait. Yeah. Bummer. Oh well. See what they're doing over there on Discord. I hear a lot of bleep bloops going on. They're over there discussing tires over on the Discord. Who's taking them? Who's not? It could be a massive advantage come towards the end of the race if they could survive without it. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Drivers confirming their setups. Make sure you have enough fuel. Make sure you have the right tire set on. Make sure your tire pressures are right. Everything is balanced. Do what I do and just throw some last minute numbers at the suspension and ruin everything. And hope for the best. Seconds. I lied. Alright, we'll have to do this again. Hang on. Why it works sometimes and why it doesn't others. It beats me. Round 2. I guess technically 3. Round 3, fight! Alright guys, 1 hour and 30 minutes of Monza. 1 mandatory pit stop. Fuel only. Let's see how turn 1 turns out. Everybody knows the infamous turn 1 at Monza. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Right on board with the front Ferraris, it's just Sam and a doggy hat, TPSR driver doggy hat, and teammate just 2 seats behind him, dedicated. Third on grid is Top Secret. Fourth is GT Erish, dedicated. Sixth is Ziggy. Seventh is Andy. Black CR1. Larkin. Buzzball. 11th is Ace. Is Vinny. Crazy Mittens right there behind in the Honda. PTG Onyx in the Lexus. 15th is TPSR Smokes. 16th is Benster. 17th is El Sabor. 18th is Hayden. Grid 4. Down. Mid, straight. You know what I mean. And the tires, I don't know why. Track surface is hot enough to cook a bagel. Double up now. Front row locked out on Ferraris. Let's see how this race start commences. Any early predictions of what's going to be what here, chat? that top step. Hmm. Predictions? Predictions? Gosh, that car just drove through that man. How does that work? Magnets, am I right? Alright. They come to the green flag. It's just Sam holding the field steady. Very close to the back of that Ferrari. This green flag flies. Ferraris are off. That Porsche definitely has a much better launch than the rest of the field, but has nowhere to go with it. It's right up underneath. As he dives to the mid, 3 wide. Late break by It's Just Sam. Cuts very nicely into the corner. Ooh, stacking. Ooh, a little bit of a tap there. Both in the rear. One of the Lexuses goes around. Acura takes the safe way through. It's like somebody else got tapped, but it looked like it was too much craziness there going on. Well, it was Zeke. Zeke got spun. So It's Just Sam still beating out Top Secret, who moved up a step right in front of Doggy Hat on that race start by getting a great launch. Oh, a little bit squirrely there from the Porsche, going a little wide. I should really know these corners by now, but I don't. Still all over the back of that Ferrari, as is GT3 Arish, all over the back of Doggy Hat. Beefy moving up a few positions on that race start. He fell way back in the grid from that spin. Looked like he had any damage getting that quarter panel tap. He's got a lot of ground to cover. That Lexus is very quick, so we'll see him come back up through the field at a decent pace. All right, let's see if anybody's going to come in. I doubt it. But I predict there might be a few attempts of undercuts. Here, Monza. Looks very close together. Top Secret with a great launch around the outside of turn 3. That long right-hand sweeper beating out Just Sam on that exit. Not entirely sure how the Ferrari didn't get the launch. Maybe off put by a curb, we might have missed that, but that is your new race leader, LMR Top Secret, the 992. Midpoint of the track. Porsche, Ferrari, Mercedes, Ferrari. Ferrari's definitely dominating here this weekend. Long straights, very slippery frame. Mad speed and consistency of that LMR driver. Up there, top speed. Still under attack from 25 car. A great battle to watch all race long. Let's move back through the field just to see where everybody's at. TPSR driver in third. Doggy Hat doing a great job staying super close to those top two as Arish and Medicated duking it out. The Ferrari Medicated around the outside of Arish down the front straight. Looks like he's got the position, but Arish has the inside line. Does he have the bigger brakes? He does. Let's see if an over-under move will happen. Outside line. Who's got the power down first? It looked like Arish got the power down and he'll remain in front of Medicated for the time being. It's looking very racy, but they gotta watch their rearview mirror for the 22 of the Fifey. 22 is right there. The Ferraris are just menacingly quick here this week. Believe it. Ooh, Eric's going a little wide. A little wide there. Let's see if Medicated will capitalize on it. He's got the inside line. Nope, but Beefy looking around the outside of Medicated. No position changes. A lot of action going on. Fuzzball doing very well so far this race, moving up a few positions. I do recall being smack dab in the middle of the TPSR Audi crew, who have also moved up quite a few positions themselves. Black CR1 moving back in the field. He might have been part of that instant there as well. Up a few positions, but not sure what happened here, but Sam looks like he had to move on Top Secret, so got set wide. In the final corner, Top Secret will get the position back. Speed there from Doggy Hat into this fight. Incredible. Almost making the pass on both of them down the middle. But right behind them, Eric still under attack from a pair of Ferraris himself. As SPR Larkin hanging on to the back of these dual Ferrari battles. Ferrari's pulled out here in the course right now. Looks like Doggy Hat just hanging onto his position right here behind the top two. I don't know if he's going to try and find a spot to pull the trigger. Just let these two duke it out, maybe capitalize on any mistakes made or openings. This is fantastic racing here so far in the opening segment of round 2 of Paddock Sim Racing's and we're not even 10 minutes in, guys. This is crazy. Some great battles going on throughout the entire field. Got Mittens defending from PTG Onyx. Very similar paint scheme, different teams. There, Black Sparrow 1. Slowly catching up with these guys. Right between them is Vinny and Zeke. Well, up the grid. Was the last. Benster, 13. Still in pit lane. I believe 2 laps down. Looking at the inside line through the final corner. No. Mid-pack battle still very close together. Arish hitting that inside curb pretty hard, and the left-hander in the second chicane. Like, too much speed. Oh, carrying a little bit too much around the left-hander. Oh, very nice handling there by Medicated. Keep the car under control after that crazy. Oh, and the Lexus of SPR Larkin took a heavy hit out of that second right-hander on the backside of the track. That is going to be some damage. Maybe he was distracted from the Ferrari off track. Caught the curb on the outside of the wrong angle. He took a heavy hit into the wall on the outside of the track. This is probably going to win. Damages. one position to ace. Smokes and Fuzzball right there as well. He's a little wide into. That. Oh, Doggy Hat losing a position to Arish. Interesting. Mistake must be made. Maybe some foul play, maybe. That puts Arish into the top 3 at the moment. Top 6 cars, 4 of them Ferraris here at Monza. Crazy. Nice battle train. Oh, and they'll look like Mittens went off track, letting Onyx through. Easy there. A little wide. Tires are probably starting to get worn in about now. The balance of the car is set up right. It's probably just now starting to move alive. On the tires a little too much in the opening section. They're starting to get a little hot. Check tire pressures. Balance is fine. Benster 3 laps down now in his Ferrari after seeing pit lane. Say Top Secret has a little bit of breathing room, but that's not true. It's just Sam still charging hard right there behind him. About 3 seconds back is Doggy Hat with Arish in the spot. Doggy Hat there on that lap. Beefy. Dedicated. Strong right here. A lot of red. A lot of Ferrari red right there. Ferraris everywhere! No position changes so far. Here in the mid-pack, they're all still very tight packed together. Ooh, a tap from the wall of Fuzzball. That section. Ooh, looked like Elzevor. Elzevor and Smokes. All 3 of them have a little bit of an issue there. Coming through that section. There's a few spots. Black CR1, Mittens, Onyx. Didn't look like anybody collected anybody. At least from our angle. Greasy track from being so hot, possibly? Maybe? Yes. Oh. Oh, that was a Porsche. That was a Porsche round. That was your overall leader. That was LMR Top Secret around coming out onto the back straight. And he will lose several positions. That will put him in 6th. That's crazy. So 8 laps completed. As It's Just Sam will take over for race leader, Doggy Hat in 2nd. Once again, your top 5 is 4 Ferraris. Mercedes trying very, very hard to blend in with the Ferraris. A lot of these drivers look like, at least from my perspective, my racer's eye, they're just kind of sitting back, kind of just taking laps down at this point. There's still a lot of race left to go, as It's Just me, or it's just Sam. It is just me. It's always me. The answer is always different. Sitting pretty with nearly 4-second lead over Doggy Hat. Mid-pack battle though still raging on with Black CR1, GT3 Onyx, and 2 Fuzzball. Alexis looks at the inside line on Buzzball. Doesn't stick the nose in enough. Great battle. Pretty much about even. Maybe Alexis just a little bit more muscle towards the end of that straight. Ooh, catching the grass just a bit and the back of the Mercedes. Putting him out 1 position as Crazy Mittens will catch up and take position away from the Lexus. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. We witnessed, he just kind of caught that grass on the outside line. I've done that several times in practices. You gotta cut that brake zone as hard as possible. So you kind of just had nowhere to go. Fortunately, Buzzball was there. It was just a poor victim in that matter. Only losing 1 position, but lost a lot of track space to the guys ahead. Going on up front. Very, very close together. Battle for podium right now. This top podium battle is going to be incredible for the rest of this race. And we'll see, because I think, I'm not entirely sure how far back Top Secret was when they started, or after this little spin 2 laps ago. I think he's reeled them in just a bit since then. The other Porsche maze right behind him. Not affiliated team-wise. back. Back to the pack. Oh, it's Beefy. Looking inside on Arish. Doesn't pull the trigger there. Really thought he was going to. He had a bit of a run. Fell back underneath the wing of that Mercedes. Mercedes very torquey. Pretty decent handling. Twist a bit. You know, as soon as he pulls the trigger, you know Medicated is going to want to open that door just a little bit more. Try and force the issue on the pass. Right now, it's just a waiting game to see when and where the trigger will be pulled. It's just Sam with now a 5-second lead over second. Another 5 seconds. Back here to third place. Ooh, heavy on the brakes. Bumper to bumper as they come through the first chicane. Arish just too solid on the throttle out of his hairpin. Chances to gain on one another through there. Sometimes it's the mid-pack battle that you want to be a part of. I know you always want to be up front and racing, but the mid-pack battle, like these guys going at it right now, are like freaking. It's so cool. It's so cool to watch. Ooh, heavy there on the brakes. Oh, Black CR1 spun it, coming out of the second chicane. He'll lose maybe 1, maybe 2 spots now. He lost a spot there to Mittens. He'll have Smokes. Smokes on his back door. The inside. Coming out of that corner. He had the speed. He's door to door with them. A little bit of a left-hand kink as they come down towards the bridge. The McLaren speed definitely has a little bit over the Audi. Black CR1 remains just out in front. There and there. I believe Black CR1 was saying in Discord a little bit before the race that he was having some pedal stick problems that might have been the cause. The Fuzzball a little slow. Fuzzball a little slow, allowing Mittens to get back around in 10th place. Jump back up front, battle of Arish, Beefy, and Medicated. Still no position changes as they're literally glued to each other at this point. Top Secret taken out about a second from these guys. So if these Ferraris have the speed to be pulling away from Arish, they want to get by, and they want to get by now before that Porsche catches up. That Porsche is pretty quick once it's in traffic. Ooh, Black CR1 up the inside there. Up the inside there of Fuzzball. He'll wait. Get position back, of course, as Smokes will go around the outside. Ooh, big wiggle there from the Audi. He's back on track. Oh, and he hits the wall. He hits the wall just there behind Black CR1, nearly taking out Zeke. Zeke capitalizes and moves up 2 spots. After that, very fast. Poor Zeke had a terrible outcome from turn 1. Got quarter panels tapped, looped it, brought it back. Now all the way up to 11th. Currently on grid and carving his way through the pack. 13 laps now completed by your race leader. of It's Just Me. Lap so far with an hour and 5 minutes to go here in the session. Crazy. Medicated moves up a spot. You would hardly tell. Just a bunch of red Ferraris everywhere. Looking at the time and scoring a top secret, just 6 seconds back from these guys. Elzebor now in pit lane. Was that Elzebor that hit the wall earlier? No. Maybe? Was that Elzebor or was that Smokes? I could have sworn it was Smokes. Got quite a few spots. It's very squirrely. Oh, Mittens! Doing a wheelie! Coming out, spitting out in the second chicane there, doing a wheelie. And that was that black CR1 facing the wrong direction? That's black CR1 facing the wrong direction. Turn it around there, bud. Ooh, tapping the wall. That's not good. Don't do that. Don't do that. The 29 car coming up. That's Hayden. Yes. Ooh, he's got some damages on that car as well right now. Come back up here as Beefy looking the inside. Nope. Dives back underneath the wing of Medicated. Damn good job holding his position right now from these Ferraris. I assume he's just hoping that they'll battle each other and slow each other down. Very racy, poking his nose out in the chicane brake zones. Very smooth by both of them. Medicated. A little look to the outside, making Erish drive defensively. Definitely slowed them down. I'm sure that they want that at this point here in the race. Medicated knows he has the speed over that Mercedes. Car spins. 114. Looks like Onyx spun it in the first chicane. No power again. We're already out of pit lane, doing his full stop, mandatory stop. Medicated making it by Erish. And a rear tap from Erish to Medicated. Right there on that. That really shocked me. I was super shocked by that. It didn't look like they were that close, but I guess the speed differences from that camera angle. Just a little bit of a tap from the back of that Mercedes to the Ferrari. Spins Medicated around just enough to lose grip on the back of that car. Lose one spot to top secret. They both, I don't think he lost that much speed overall. The rate they're going, I really think Medicated will catch back up. As he lets his tires cool down from that spin. I think he's got the speed in that car right now. Catch back up, do some damage once he does. That'll put Beefy in front of Erish, third. It's just Sam still only 5 seconds ahead of Doggy Hat, which isn't a terrible amount, as they're just now starting to go through lap traffic. Fenster and his for 3 laps down after sitting in pits for a few. Chess match that's going on. Mid-pack battle started to fade away. Only one driver so far completing their mandatory stop. We're 30 minutes in now. 30 minutes into this race. Well, at this point, tires were definitely starting to become an issue. When we had our pub server up, so we'll see what happens here on out. Porsches hurt on tires towards this point. See how Top Secret has managed his tires as well as Ace. Ace doing a pretty good job. Porsche very down. Ziki moving up to 9th. That will spin. That spin in lap 0. Going on there. Car fixed, but not hit fuel while he was in. That's interesting. Very interesting. Very racy with Vinny, as well as Onyx right behind. Ooh, Onyx nearly looping it. Saved the car. It's done. Guys go through to complete another lap. That'll be 17 laps completed. 5 now starting to pull out just a little bit over the 27 of Doggy Hat. Could be due to lap cars. Smooth, very smooth through there. Little bit to LMR Top Secret 992. That right there is where all of the speed is. How fast and how smooth you get in and out of these corners on this track. This top speed of these corners, they're all pretty similar. I mean, the Porsche does struggle towards the top end of the track, but getting there. Paul Ricard, Spa, those are some of the tracks where the top speed of some of these cars really shine. But other than that, once you get out a few of these corners, pretty even with each other. You're going to find the advantages wherever you can. A little wide out onto the back straight. 530 car in pit lane. That's Buzzball. Got some severe damages on that car too. Hood has popped. Doing an oil change? No. Right now, the, let's say, top 6 drivers pretty much hot lapping at this point. They're all quite separated right now. 13 car about to be put down by me. Flags flying. trying to let him by. Buzzball. Stop. It's now rolling. Eric's trying to work his magic to get by Ferrari. But Lex still needs to come in for his fuel. With just under an hour to go. Draft of Eric, good advantage here at Monza. Quick hands in. Apex. Smash the pedal from the floor. On your way out. That's smooth. How even these guys are spread out right now. 74. Guys, don't forget to go vote for your favorite livery here. Hunter Fox was round one's winner. The 992 comes into pit lane. First of the top drivers to come into pits. Probably going to go and try to do the undercut right now. Very interesting. If you want to participate, head over to our Discord group. Link there in the bottom of your screen and the link in the description. Over there. For the next round, we will be at Silverstone. 2 hours of Silverstone. So look forward to that next weekend. It's going to be a great race for sure. Hit all of the buttons. Weasel, great. All right. 20 laps completed. Coming around to complete 21 laps. Race leader, 25 Ferrari. It's just Sam. It's just Sam. Indeed, out there by himself in the field. Over doggy hat by 10 seconds. 10 seconds now. Very impressive gap at the moment for them. Very spread out. Doggy hat 14 seconds. Interesting indeed. Now this is where strategy of pit lane and tire management is going to become a huge factor. As spins it onto the back straight. Right direction. That's the seat right there behind the 72 car. it. Stop. Probably tires as well. Coming out. 13th. Pass on BTG Onyx inside of the final corner. Great heads up driving there by Onyx. A bit of an over-under move there from Porsche, but made it work. Typically a pass. Stay in line and get the toe down the front straight into the braking zone for the first chicane. Job there. Up. Car's fun. That's 30. Black Sierra 1 has real issues in this second chicane. That seems to be all of his problems at the moment. Very, very fast everywhere else, but that second chicane just keeps putting him out. Disrespect that second chicane. SVR Larkin in pit lane himself. 7th. Changes from the top seats at the moment. Starting to get fatigued. Just now finding himself relaxed in the seat as Vinny comes into pit lane. Okay. Car. Start to see more and more drivers come into pit lane as we reach the halfway point. I believe that's the smart bet here for how hot the track temps are. It did come down just a bit. It's still very, very hot. How hot the track temps are. 50-50 time. Probably the safest bet at Monza. That's another one that wouldn't come in. Doggy hat comes in. Another one of your top seats. Comes out. 992. He'll be in pit lane. Nice. Porsche's screen. Positions. That is to say, we'll have to find out in a second here. Good smoke right there in front of him. Down to 8th at the moment. Top secret. Close to toe after making a pass on Crazy Mittens and Onyx. 31 car comes back in pit lane. That's Black. 99 comes in. Dedicated. Fourth place Ferrari.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
We're halfway there, boys. Halfway there. Fenster comes in. This is a great time to head down to our pit lane reporter, Weasel. Hey, this is Weasel. We're down here in pit lane. Most of the cars now coming in and leaving pit lane for their mandatory pit stop. Thanks, Weasel. That's what I just said. Yeah, I know. I just thought I'd clarify just a little bit more. They're in the pit lane to get fuel. That's what the mandatory part is. Okay, yeah, we've gone over that. Seriously, guys, why is he still here? Well, you understand, for the most part. Okay. And Black CR1 coming out of pit lane. Smokes also in pit lane. PTG Onyx and Zeki also making their pit stops just after the halfway point. So 50-50 split is what we predicted, and that's what we got. Pretty cool. So we'll see when the leaders come in. It's just Sam, Beefy, Arish, and Ace right now up front. Top secret. Lurking behind Medicated after pit cycles. I believe things are going to start getting interesting once again at the 50-minute mark here. Beefy is now in pit lane. Comes out of pit lane in 9th. Ace also comes into pit lane. See the great mix-up of Monza here coming up very shortly. Only 5 cars, well, technically 4 cars remaining to do their mandatory stop. 2 are in the top spot right now, both. And that's your race leader coming into pit lane. Race leader in pit lane indeed. As Ace leaves. Now, we'll get a good perspective of where everybody is after pit cycles. Arish coming around the final corner. Hayden coming in for his stop. But let's head down to Weasel, the pit lane reporter. He's over at It's Just Sam's pit box. Yeah, we're down here at the 25 cars pit box. He's doing a great run from about the 10 lap mark or so. He's staying in the car, getting fuel and tires to go, and looks like a car just drove straight through him. What is this witchcraft? They drove right back through him again. It's crazy. What's happening? There's cows flying. Someone's making toast behind me. It's insane. And your race leader is back out on track. All right, It's Just Sam comes back out on track with the 29 car also in pit lane. Just a few cars left remaining for their final pit stops. But as you can see, the grid overall pretty much hasn't changed much from the beginning of the race. The top 6 are still the top 6 with Mittens and Arish, the last 2 drivers remaining for their mandatory pit stop. But with 40 minutes left here in the race to go, anything can still happen. A lot of the back seat drivers, back pack drivers still with immense speed in their repertoire. So anything that they do, and they can push hard. Any mistakes in front, capitalize on those moves. Some last-minute positions. Looks like a lot has changed. Smokes has pretty much maintained his position since the start of the race. A lot of back and forths from the back of the grid, but a lot of position changes overall. Black CR1 back in pit lane. In the 31 Aaron. Struggling all race long with that second chicane. Several spins there already. A few laps down. Just unfortunate. Very fast car this week. Just one set of corners. Just upsetting the car. Mittens completing his pit stop, so he's going to go. Our now scored race leader, GRT still has quite a few. He could come back out in the middle of these guys. He's probably going to try and do an overcut as Erish tries to run the odd pit strategy. But I was glad to see that the majority of the field actually did a 50-50 in their pit strategy. It's very, very predictable and a very safe strategy. You can see it's still 45 degrees centigrade out there on the track for Fahrenheit. People, that is freaking hot. That's hot. That's a very hot track. You know, when you go to the beach, right, and you get out of your car, you just decide not to wear your flip-flops into the sand, right, and you just run across the parking lot, and you're like, oh my god, this is lava. Yeah, it's that hot. Maybe hotter. Erish comes through to complete lap 28 in the number 4 Mercedes. Yeah, I think he's going for an overcut. Definitely would try a very bold move like this. Would be a shocker if he didn't. But let's see how far those tires can go, really. Put them to the test. That man can do a lap on rims. I'm quite sure, certain he would try. Secret. Now all over the backside of the 22 Ferrari. His way back up to the top 5 after a little bit of a spin earlier in the race. Not sure it was a forced spin. Find out after the race. Works his way from 8th all the way back up. Overall. Secret placed second in Bathurst. Second, just under SPS now. He's not here this week, nor is Hunter Fox. So we'll see pretty good mix up in the points. Not to fear, if you do miss a race or have a very poor race this season, there are drop races this season. Don't worry about that. Just race, finish the race. Top races will overall finish. Finishing for the championship. The championship battles start to play out as we head through our second season of the TPSR GT3 Drivers Championship. Not only the GT3 series, but we are flashing top secret. Ferrari, I am back here. There's his pit stop completed. Wow. Still remaining in second place right now. That's impressive. It's just Sam back out in front. That is a little bit of an overcut there from that Mercedes. I believe he was third, fourth before the Great Shuffle. A lot of time actually. 10 seconds over Doggy Hat. Beating back out Beefy. Top drivers still spread out quite a bit. The overall race leader is pulled away. Massive gap. About 20 seconds between first and second. So it's just Sam. A great pit stop. Great overall speed right now as he's about to make his way through some more lap traffic. Mouse wasn't on anything. Thus far after Bathurst. Fuzzball, so we'll have updated. I'm really loving these dope things that Smokes has made. Super talented. Yeah, all of the overlay you're seeing. All of these little cards that you're seeing, little promo cards and stuff, all done by TPSR and Smokes. Mad talent. Super hard worker behind the scenes. He runs pretty much and heads all of the ACC stuff. Well, job. Still in pit lane, several laps down now. It's just Sam putting another lap over Benster, 13 car. It is. I don't know. Who are you? Who am I? What is this? This isn't GTA. Wait. They changed Fortnite's graphics? What the heck happened? Just kidding. This is Need for Speed. Great pass there by it's just Sam. Very clean over Benster. Got a great run on the exit of that chicane as well. Doggy Hat making a move on Arish. Putting Ferrari back up to third. Let's see, outbroke the Mercedes into that chicane. Very impressive. 2-second gap now between Top Secret. There's an Acura. There's a Honda. Sorry, we have the Acura in the States. I don't know why. It is how it is. That's how it is. Lexus in that fray as well. That's the Lexus GT3 Onyx. So lots of leapfrogging to be done here as blue flags will fly for a few of these lap down cars. As we're under 30 minutes to go here in round 2. Still several battles to be decided, especially here in the top of the field. It's just Sam, plenty of clean room, clean air in front of him right now as second, third, fourth, and fifth. Medicated out there on his own just a little bit. Big tackle. Porsche can get around this Lexus. Oh, airage. That was airage. I thought I was seeing things. I thought that was fuzzball there for a second. That seems to be airage got put out somehow, somewhere on that last lap. Is now moved down to 5th, right behind Top Secret. As he's got to go around the battling cars here of Mittens and Onyx. As they're swapping places back and forth as Fuzzball takes the outside line. Wedged himself right between these two. I think that'd be comfortable at all. Done. Like, Mittens defending the inside line there, but Eric should get his way around the outside. 25 seconds gap between first and second place right now. Sam is on a tear. He's going to be someone to watch this season, that is for sure. He had an incredible qualifying time for Bathurst. He's doing incredibly well here in round 2. Everybody hydrate. Everybody hydrate. Hydration check complete. Ooh, big off there by Sam. And that's a wall. He collected the wall onto the back. Looks like that he got put out by that curb on the inside, like many people do. I don't believe he took that much of a hit, but that could be massive implications a little bit further down the road. 10th, 2/10, 3/10 a lap damage. 26 seconds back. Doggy hat. Close. We'll see. Still fighting out. Garish off track just in front of him, picking up some dirt. Sam making his way past the 13 car, and it smokes in the Audi here. more conservative with the multi-lapped cars down. I'm sure the blue flags will be flying for these guys. Ooh, Smoke's going a little crazy through there. First time. Probably won't be the last time he's gone a little wide there into the grass. That's something to definitely keep your eye on, though. It's just Sam desperately looking for a way by. Now lost about 4 seconds. Doggy hat. 2-second gap. It's something you don't want to see. It's very frustrating to be part of behind a slower car. Will not let you by. But that's where a good portion of patience is virtue. Just because you can't buy the car quickly doesn't mean you lose that much time. The car behind you will also have to pass these same cars under the same circumstances, so they'll lose a little bit of time as well to calculate the best possible option to pass. Is that Doggy Hat right there? Holy cow! So it's just Sam lost a ton of ground. He's already made it by Vensker in the 13 Ferrari. Who's that Ferrari? There's so many Ferraris. Oh, that's Vinny. Vinny's in this Ferrari. That's who this Ferrari. My. I was all put out there for a second. There's so many Ferrari. Guys, seriously, make your Ferraris different colors than freaking red. At least Benster's is more of a maroon. Maybe a burgundy. Why the Ferrari red? They're all red. 36 laps completed by race leader now, with 22 minutes to go. It does not feel like it's already been an hour and 10 minutes. It's crazy. I said that's crazy. Hayden in pit lane. My. Some damages. Stop for a snack? No. So, not much. Not much between the second, third, and fourth at the moment. Aaron's a little bit further back. First place of Sam. A little bit further up the track. Ooh, big bump there from Smokes. Audi, nice save, quick hands. Audi very quick, but can be a handful at times. Some of these battles still raging on from the start of the race. Both Mittens and Onyx have been together out on track pretty much the entire time. Buzzball. Sometimes these guys in their team cars hard to do. Half a brain cell back. It's really hard to say the outcome so far. Take this one. We can see anything happen with less than 20 minutes to go. Anything can still happen. The gap is still only 26 seconds. But if it's just Sam, to get in with anybody else on the track, that car, hit a curve, stop for tacos, you know, any of the above, he could lose that time to Doggy Hat in an instant. You're thinking 26 seconds, oh, that's not that much time. But when you're out here on track, that's a lot of time to lose. That could also be said for cars behind. So, buckle down, keep your wits about you, hit your marks. Bring it home. Which does Sam on a tear so far. Here in round 2. Couple back and forth positions. Both GRT Airish and Top Secret had the top seat. And pit stops. Oopsies. This is the grid right now. Scroll back through the field. Battles is going out on track as we just watched Hayden loop it, tag the wall. It didn't look like he hit the wall at all. Hayden, no, we didn't see anything. Hayden, it's fine. We didn't see that, chat. We didn't see it. Good. Glad we're on the same page. Smokes out here, been battling with several cars out on track. Now he's battling against Vinny. Braking point pretty heftily there. Shortcut there in the second chicane. Just put down 13 of Benster. Another lap down. Mittens off track. Oh no. He was so close to these guys as Elzebor. Now battling it out with Fuzzball, as both Elzebor and Fuzzball now have Mittens in their sight. This is going to be a great run. Great battle for these guys for the last 16 minutes to go. Fuzzball definitely had some serious speed at the beginning of this race. Still showing. Had a couple unfortunate outcomes. Looking inside line there on Elzebor into the brake zone. Mid straight. I don't know the names of the straights. I really should have a track map up. That requires effort. Poisoning. Some battling going on as it looks like Medicated made his way around Parrish at some point. Around Lexus. Onyx. Back out. 14 laps down, back out for the last 15 minutes. That's going on back here. Look at all these cars together. What is this? None of you guys are really battling, but you are battling. Alexis letting race leader go. 40 laps completed by our race leader. A lot of laps here at Monza. Impressive pace by our race leader. Still only a 25-second gap back to second place of Doggy Hat, TPSR driver. Smooth. They're very quick. Got another 10 seconds back here to Beefy. Top Secret. Very large in his rear view mirror now. Curved a little bit too much there, I'd say. Porsche definitely has some issues with tire degradation. Word of mouth from other Porsche drivers this year. So he did do a 50-50 split for his pit stop. Let's see how next 13 minutes turn out, as there's a Ferrari that spun right behind him. Was that Vinny? That was the 51 car. Indeed was the 51 car, so smokes will come by. Onyx pretty close. So number 4, Erish there as well in that gaggle. Back. Mittens about 15 seconds back from Onyx. Another gaggle of cars himself. There's Fuzzball. That's Ellsworth. It's Fuzzball. Yes, these guys still do earlier. 12 minutes ago, I'm sure the adrenaline's pumping for them once again. We'll drop back up to the front for the battle for the final podium step at this point. Got 12 minutes left here in the race. LMR Top Secret running down B5E. About a 10th a lap. And it's due to traffic. Maybe. It looks like Doggy Hat had a bit of an issue somewhere out there. The 27 car is slow. Lost a lot of time to the overall. Yeah, he must have had a bit of an oopsie somewhere himself. Through somewhere. Both Mickey and Top Secret have gained a lot of track space on him. At this point, going to be in his mind and race leader for tire management. Make it to the end. Maybe fuel. The lightest load possible. Back to Vinny. Fuzzball drop back. You come into pit lane. I missed that. Jeez. Down a lap on them. Onyx looking the outside, going into the first chicane. That's a bold strategy. Oh, and the 999 car is spun in the first chicane. That's medicated. It He'll lose a spot to Erish, but that's it. Lot. That was unexpected as well. Very, very shocking indeed. Very consistent driver. I'm sure if he was put out by the battles around him. Very possible. This late in the race, things pop in your mirror, you get startled. Squirrel. Squirrel. All over track. They're quite riveting to watch, not gonna lie. I don't know which one to watch. There's so many to watch. Still no difference between third and fourth right now. Now 2.5 seconds to one another. So we are on board with Elzevor, trying to chase down Mittens. And that's Venster right there in front of him. As he goes. Mittens gets caught up by him off track. And Elzevor will get the position. Up track just a bit with Onyx. Still all over the back of Elzevor. Smokes. Run on Erish. They go side by side through the long right-hander. Lets him go. He is a lap ahead at this point, after all. Smokes really likes to ride dangerously on that outside. Turf on the outside? I'm gonna go turf. Ash road. Ferrari. Vinny making a move there on Smokes. Smokes down a position. Oh, I didn't realize that was actually a battle for overall. 24 laps completed by It's Just Sam, the 25 Ferrari. Our race leader. 6 minutes to go as Black CR1 is hugging the wall on the back side of the track as he has some severe damages and is limping back home. Sector yellow and he jumps back. Smokes. Onyx makes his way through past the Audi of Smokes. TPSR driver right behind the 74 car. Minutes to go. This is going to be down to the wire for you guys. Pushing wide. 99 Ferrari. He is only 3 seconds behind Erish. Ferrari is very pushes out in clean air. Medicated still needs to make his way by 1, 2, 3 cars. Moore made his way by Mittens. Who are you? 13. Let's see. They're all Ferraris. Why are all the Ferraris next to other Ferraris? You know how difficult that makes that for me? You guys suck. But in other news, your top 3 cars, all Ferraris here at Monza. That seems very appropriate. Very appropriate indeed. But there's a Porsche only 2 seconds back. He's gonna have to drive like the wind bullseye. Oh, who's that? Who's that? There's a car off. 513. That's Fudge. Fuzzball. Victoria's Fudge is not this. Fuzzball. Wrong Porsche. That was Ace. 2 seconds behind that Ferrari right there in front. All right. Hayden. Great launch by that Porsche. Those chicanes. Hear the digging power. Those rear wheels into the ground. So close, you can almost taste it, these guys. This is where they're really going to be pushing, really trying to hit their marks on every single corner for the next 2 laps. Alright, we'll see. The 991 loops it coming out of the final corner onto the front straight. Oh, right in between Beefy and Top Secret. Stay out of the way of those guys as they come blasting through. I'm sure the tires on those Porsches are really starting to run red. There's fifth right now. A lot of competition at the moment. Medicated. 5 seconds back. But we'll have one more lap, so white flag this time by for your race leader. 49 laps.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Everybody's pretty spread out. There was a couple battles that were really neck and neck, and now, unless a mistake is made by somebody, I'm pretty sure this is how round 2 unofficial grid will be. And that's how it was on the bottom. That's your finishing order from last race. On the left side of your screen. Probably round 2. Seeker comes by to start his. 5 car comes down the mid straight for the last time. Ziki very close to his sister car of SVR Larkin. 46 and 72 car will come across the line together. Those guys. Big upset. Early portion of the race. Definitely clawed his way back up to the pointy end of the grid. Really enjoy seeing that.
The leader has finished the race.
Oh, we missed it. Got distracted. There you go. Race leader. It's Just Sam 7 completes 49 laps. Six, 72 come across the line. And finish 7th and 8th. Just on just a lap down. As Doggy Hat comes across the line, he'll claim 2nd place. And last but not least, the 3rd Ferrari on the podium of the 22 of the fantastic work as LMR Top Secret in the 992 Porsche. Claims 4th. GRT Erish. Mercedes. 5th, Medicated, muscling his way back after not 1 but 2 spins, I believe. Muscles his way all the way into 6th. Onyx. And Vinny battled it out all the way to the end. Lights flashing as Onyx 10th, Vinny 11th. Fantastic run there by those guys. Elzebor will come across as Smokes and Mittens battle it out all the way to the end, pushing super wide through the final corner. And they'll come across the line nearly side by side. And Smokes will edge out on the 12 of Mittens ever so slightly. And Fuzzball maybe out of wait for the 25 car. And he crosses the line. And that is your overall grid for round 2 at 1.5 hours of Monza. Fantastic. All right. Thank you everybody for coming to the stream. It was lovely having you along for the ride for round 2. Next weekend is round 3 at Silverstone. 2 hours of Silverstone on 9/11/21. Look forward to that next weekend. Everybody have a safe weekend. I know it's a holiday weekend for a lot of you. Yeah, everybody, I don't have any other news other than nothing really to share about what's going on next in TPSR. It's still a little bit ways away. We did have our cool little partnership with Wild Things Racing.
Green light. Go, go, go.
ACC on the Master Race, the PC Master Race. A lot of our friends over there at Wild Things. Go support them on their Twitter and their website as well. So we'll update points and we'll throw them over on our social media and on Discord. Links for those are below. If you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel. Once you reach 100 subscribers, some of you subscribers, 100 of you on the channel, I, your host, Weasel, will be doing 100 laps at Spa in the GT3 Porsche. Yay me. Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll do an endurance stream for that. So, subscribe to the channel and enjoy my suffering. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that this race. This championship that you just witnessed right here, there's a $200 total purse for the top 3 drivers. Yeah, and we're only 2 races in, so that, you jump in and you think you got what it takes to run with some of these top guys, here's your chance to win some awesome prizes. Alright. You don't need that. Yeah, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel, head over to our socials, and that's all I got for you guys tonight. I'll be posting all the cool stuff over on Twitter possibly Monday. Everybody stay safe out there. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Please laugh. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Alright, seriously. You guys, you gotta go. You gotta leave. Alright. Bye.